Yo, 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 what up, guys? It is your boy, Wrestle Flow fans. What it is. Yes, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Sting has debuted on AEW. Now, we never saw this coming, guys. The thing is, we heard rumors, we saw the Dave Meltzer videos, we made speculation, this and that, but here we are as we speak that AEW has acquired the services of the Stinger. Sting has made his AEW debut finally, guys. Finally. On my personal, if you want to take my personal opinion for this, I feel like this was a great move from AEW. This is a better place for Sting compared to the WWE, where we knew, even to be very honest, as much as we all wanted Sting to be in the WWE, even Sting was right at the end of the day. All he did was he got buried in the WWE. He was underutilized, this and that, so on and so forth. And yes, guys, and that's exactly what had happened in the WWE. So now that we finally have Sting in his right place, in his homeland of TNT, let's see the magic he brings to the table. We already saw one of the better debuts of Sting in this AEW wrestling arena, where he stared down coldly into Darby Allin, staring coldly into the eyes of Dustin Rhodes, staring coldly in the eyes of Cody Rhodes. And as he entered the ring initially, he really looked at Arn Anderson as well. He didn't say a word. He was swinging his bat left to right, just like what the Stinger does, right? But by not even saying a word, he has made his biggest statement. I'm very excited for the upcoming Dynamites that we'll see. And the biggest swerve of them all, which happened tonight, which to me personally excited me as a wrestling fan, was the swerve at the end when Kenny Omega, after that brilliant match with Dean Ambrose, with John Moxley, after that brilliant match, after a long time I saw with John Moxley and him, the biggest swerve we saw was Kenny Omega will be seen on Impact Wrestling Tuesday night. So here we do see a partnership going on in the background that, Impact Wrestling is indeed working with AEW, which is cool. Obviously they were working with New Japan Pro Wrestling and, let their talent work anywhere they want. But this really made an impact, if you will. Impact because this is a cross-promotional, interesting. If it was just anyone, it wouldn't bring too much attention, but they used the right person after he won the belt, the biggest prized possession within the company. And then he's going to be seen on Impact? What? That is classic Kenny Omega heel, and it's just made this storyline so much better, guys. I am very excited. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am very excited for Impact Wrestling this Tuesday. Because believe it or not, guys, that is a huge, huge, huge swerve that we did not see coming, guys. Can you believe it? I mean, can you believe it? It's just crazy that this is happening. It's just one of those things where AEW, this was one of the best Dynamite matches ever. And then you have such an interesting night going on. I don't even want to talk about the other stuff. I want to talk about Sting and Kenny Omega going to Impact Wrestling. Now, obviously, we all know he's not like totally shifting there, but we know for a fact that this is just making things interesting. Now, where are they going to go with this? Why Impact Wrestling? What is it in for Impact Wrestling? Is this eventually an acquisition of AEW and, buying both rosters or doing something? But it's just, after such a long time, I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen. I haven't had this feeling about wrestling in such a long time. God damn it, man. I have not had this feeling in such a long time. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It is definitely one of the crazier things that we have seen in wrestling in 2020. Just when you thought that it wouldn't get crazier, here we are. It is bloody crazy. Who knew? I honestly did not see Sting coming up. Let me just check if my audio is okay, unlike last time. Sorry, guys. I just started making these videos again, so I'm kind of untechnical when it comes to this stuff sometimes, guys. Even though, IT guy right here. But, hey, give me a second. All right. Let's see. Give me a second. All right. Okay, so seems like the audio is perfect. It's perfectly fine today. We fixed the kink in the last 20 minutes last time, but hey, so we're here. So now my question to all my listeners here is, where do you think this is going to lead to? Now let's talk about Sting a little bit, right? First. So now Sting is an AEW. Obviously we need to realize that he's not going to be a full-time wrestler here. He's just like The Undertaker at this point, and it's better that he does not have many matches either. He might have one or two if he's cleared or whatever. But I think his role, who knows? But I think his role should be more of a mystique type of like what he had before, obviously before he was a full-time wrestler. But I'm talking about the idea of, being very, mysterious and, just like what he did tonight. Tonight, his debut was one of the perfect debuts ever. Only because he didn't say anything, but it left you thinking what Sting will do next. And that's the best part. That used to be the best part of wrestling even before, because, you used to think that, hey, I remember back, during WCW days, during, the Monday Night Wars or whatever, like during that era, the 90s and early 2000s, at the end of the show, at the end of the weekly show, you were left wondering what's going to happen next week. And you couldn't wait till you tuned in next week to find out what happens. And, usually it's at the beginning of the show, they continue from where they left off. And that kind of keeps the cycle going, the viewership going, everything going, right? And it's just one of those things where you're like, damn, man. And tonight's one of those nights where it's like, okay, so Sting makes his debut, which is the biggest thing ever, obviously, in AEW. Then secondly, he stares at everyone in the eye, especially Darby Allin. That stare down was kind of legendary, right? You got your face paint versus face paint. Like, was he a young Stinger at one point? Who knows, right? So You see generations, right? And then you're just left thinking, okay, what's going to happen next week? What's Sting's role going to be? Is he going to be a general manager type of a deal? Is because Sting didn't show up in the title match. So it has nothing to do with the AEW title at all. This is something personal. So they're going to try to make a personal angle with these guys, most likely. So which is interesting. What does he want? Is Sting, could Sting possibly be a heel? I even think if they make Sting a heel, that would be pretty cool in my opinion. You know, just like setting things down and, laying the law down in AEW, something like that. Make him some type of like an authority figure or whatnot, right? We could do that. That's what I could make up of Sting coming to AEW, right? Maybe do a shoot on the WWE. That would be great. Really listen to what Sting, but I highly doubt because they put him in I think, the Hall of Fame in the WWE. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. But, what if he does a shoot on the WWE and how he was right and how he proved the fans wrong for us wanting him to go to the WWE at one point. So that could also be an angle. And, I would like if he's a heel, but let's see where this goes. This is going to be very interesting. Now, Kenny Omega, I'm very happy about his heel turn. I want to see him as the cleaner again, which he kind of is, but that, can I do it? There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, that would be pretty cool if he's like Kenny Omega, the cleaner. Bullet Club. That would be nice. I would be very interested in seeing that. Something like that, right? So let's see where that goes. I just find it, the match was phenomenal. It's always good. Kenny Omega performs amazingly. It's actually fun to watch his matches. That guy is mad talented. And also Jon Moxley, he did a great job. Sometimes Jon Moxley gets a little stale in my opinion, because it's just the same thing with him all the time. Give me a second. All right. So he gets a little stale in my opinion sometimes, because it's the same thing with Jon Moxley over and over again. It's the same attitude as he was in the WWE, just a little more crazier, and then the whole, thing he does. So, that's the whole thing. So that's the thing with Jon Moxley. But, at the end of the day, it really depends where they will go now. So say that Jon Moxley lost his title. Is he gonna automatically just start chasing the title again? Which I think that would be interesting if Jon Moxley shows up on Impact just to whoop Kenny like that. So, if they're doing a partnership, they got to do something like that. That would be great. Like if you have illustrated Moxley's character so crazy, right? You should have him go Tuesday night to Impact while Kenny Omega and the other guy are explaining their actions on why he's on Impact, what's wrong with AEW, this and that, or whatever. And Moxley should just go to Impact and start beating up Kenny. That would be crazy. And, the whole roster, the Impact roster comes out and, that would be interesting. I would like to see them do this cross promotion. It's interesting. It's very beneficial for Impact. I saw a tweet earlier right now about people saying like, oh, the Wednesday night, the Tuesday nights are the new Wednesday nights. So, Impact Wrestling is definitely having their heyday from this. Let's see. Let me pull up that tweet. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. All right, so let's see what people have to say about this. Sting, holy. I legit got chills. So let me read some of these tweets that are going on here, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sting, holy. Oh, so this is JD from New York. What up, JD from New York? JD. Sting, holy. I legit got chills on that call from Tony Schiavone. Yeah, that's true. Tony Schiavone. Getting that call from Tony Schiavone, it was like, holy crap, bro. Am I small again? Am I little again? Let's see what else people had to say. Kenny Omega isn't that good. Sorry, I couldn't. Come on, bro. People saying Kenny Omega isn't good. Look, I'm not a fanboy. I definitely am not a fanboy anymore. But Kenny Omega is actually one of the finer wrestlers of today, who balance their gimmick and they balance their gimmick and they balance their wrestling very accordingly. You enjoy both rather than enjoying one. So there's a meme. AEW fans. WWE sucks for bringing in old guys. AEW fans. Yay, Sting. We love Sting. AEW. Well, come on, guys. Goldberg and Sting are a lot different. So when Goldberg... Look, the first time Goldberg was in the WWE, that was a very, very, very good run from Goldberg. I enjoyed Goldberg's run, the first run in the WWE around 2003-ish. Very entertaining. You know, his whole, rivalry with the Triple H and Evolution. That was great. And Goldberg was in great shape, man. When he came into the Royal Rumble and what he did, that was good. Let's see. It's Sting. Tony Schiavone. Oh my God. Don Callis is his name, guys. Wow. I don't watch Impact at all. So once in a while I tune in. Every 6 months I try to watch a little bit of Impact. But how'd you guys feel about all the snow that was going on during Sting's entrance? It's cold. Oh my God, guys. Okay, so there's some details about Sting's deal with the company. Let's look that up. So it seems like, okay, so AEW announced that Sting has signed a full-time, multi-year deal with the company. So Sting is staying, guys. The Stinger is going to remain for at least a while here. So that's pretty interesting. That's nice to see. Because, look, the thing is, they will not control Sting, right? They will give, just like what AEW does for the most part. I have heard some rumors from sources, but I have heard that for the most part, they give their talent creative control. So if they give Sting creative control, let's see, Sting and Jericho. Imagine that, guys. Imagine Sting and Jericho. Imagine Jericho talking shit to Sting. That would be hilarious and such a legendary moment. Sting and Jericho. I want to see Sting and Jericho. Sting and Jericho. That would be great. That would be interesting. All right. Yeah, they probably... NXT took a shit show today. Somebody wrote multi-year contract that is 83 years old. Oh my God, dude. What are people... Man, I love the stuff people comes in. Multi-year contract. Oh God. Ooh, Pat Patterson passed away. R.I.P. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Kenny Omega, making Kenny Omega the champion is one of the best decisions that this company has made. I know they were building it up for the right time, and I think they made a good decision because now it feels worth it. If they gave him the title right off the bat, it wouldn't be that. We would all think, just like I think that if Young Bucks, I just feel like even right now, I just feel like the Young Bucks get too much attention, and then in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, that they're kind of involved in the back from the get go. So that kind of it's like, how are you guys different from Vince McMahon then? So, but for the most part, they're okay. They don't do that stuff. So, mm, let's see. By the way, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. We are trying to get to 200 subscribers. I know it's not much, but let's grow the WrestleFlow fam, guys. Come on, let's do it. All your support, and let me know in the comment section, guys. How do you guys feel about Sting debuting in AEW? Did you know this was gonna happen? Were you looking forward to it? Are you happy? Are you bummed out? That, and then Kenny Omega. How do you guys feel about Kenny Omega winning the championship and the whole new Impact Wrestling angle that just showed up out of nowhere? Let's see. Sting the Icon. All right, let's see. What an episode of AEW Dynamite. Damn right. Impact Wrestling just shared that clip of Kenny Omega running to the back, and so AEW tweeted at the Don Callis, said, "Wait till Tuesday, but AEW Dynamite is on Wednesday." Yeah. Let's see what happens on Tuesday. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna try to watch Impact. Let's see. What else? The Icon Sting. Multi-year deal, man. I want to see what they do with Sting. Okay, so some of these people, one person tweeted, a bunch of different possible Sting matches that could happen here, which are all interesting. Sting versus Cody Rhodes, Sting versus Chris Jericho, Sting versus Darby Allin, Sting versus Hangman Page, Sting versus Pentagon Jr. No, I don't. He's too old for that. Sting versus Eddie Kingston, and Sting versus John Moxley. Let's see what happens. My brother just popped up. Danny, Sting debuted on AEW, bro.
For real?
Yeah, he's on AEW now. Signed a multi-year deal. So one person tweeted that signed a multi-year deal. This 83 years old.
Yeah, they're just passing them around the block now.
Do you hear that, guys? So yeah, So let's see where this goes, man. Kenny Omega going to Impact Wrestling. Man, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very excited. So let me know in the comment section, guys. How do you guys feel about today? I am about to sign off. Make sure you guys subscribe. WrestleFlow fam. WrestleFlow OG is out. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment, like, share, and let me know what you guys think, all right? I will see you guys hopefully this Friday after SmackDown. All right, guys, take care. WrestleFlow fans, WrestleFlow.